What's going on, all you Gerard Way enthusiasts? Your two favorite sparrows are back for another season of Netflix's The Umbrella Academy. Already on season 3. It's hard to believe this show's, 3 seasons in. It's been a long wait in between the seasons. We're catching up after season 2 and how that all ended up. A lot of time travel, a lot of crazy powers and stuff on the show. Sometimes it's very chaotic and kind of hard to follow. The last time we saw the Umbrella Academy, at the end of season 2, we saw them walk back into seemingly the mansion that they've always lived in, and then they realized that there were these other people behind you there dressed in different suits, and Ben was there too. And apparently there's a new academy there, the Sparrow Academy. And basically they somehow got thrown to a different timeline. And that's how season 3 kind of kicks off. It's with them, coming back to their house, or what they thought was, but, kind of learning that this is a different dimension. And there's this whole different group here. Their dad's still there, but he doesn't really know who they are, kind of a thing. So it's a crazy season. The Umbrellas meet this other group, and it starts off with a great first episode and that dance off that I know you love there, to Footloose, and the little dance off between the two groups.
That episode, I'm invested for sure. There's a few episodes where they had some really great music in this for sure. But especially Footloose, I love that movie. I love that song. So I was really invested. It was cool how they did that scene and really reintroducing these characters, Umbrella Academy, Sparrows Academy right here. Basically Reginald Hargreaves' other family from 1963, and them being in the same mansion together, ruffled some feathers, like this is my place. And they just kind of duke it out, and sets up the rest of the season, reintroducing these characters, the new faces, and how they all interact with one another.
Yeah, new faces, new characters to interact with the same, characters we've seen in the Umbrella Academy. But we do get a big change this year in Umbrella Academy. It's no longer Vanya. She actually, her character kind of broke the fourth wall and, came out as a man on the show. Victor Hargreaves now. So that was kind of interesting. I thought they gave the character more to do, and I actually enjoyed him more this season than I enjoyed the character of Vanya. I thought Victor's a lot better, and the emotional scenes were there too. And
the transition from Vanya to Victor was really seamless, and they did it gracefully. It was it was not a big deal, and it really added to the character. And I thought, as you said, Victor did a great job this season. The best. Vanya I couldn't stand in either season. Worst character for me, but they really fixed that with the character of Victor, more pivotal part to this family, and exactly what's going on this season. Superheroes trying to save the world, apocalypse, all that fun stuff that we know, but they do it in a really great and creative and unique way.
Luther gets a lot to do this year, primarily getting a love interest in the form of Sloane from the Sparrow Academy. And, their relationship kind of blossomed over this batch of episodes. They played a pretty good couple, I thought. I, believed them as a couple and everything. We see them, while everybody else is fighting between the two groups, they're the two that are, working together and seeing the good in each other, and like bring the two groups together more or less before the whole season ended. And I like that that aspect of the episodes. Klaus had a lot to do this year too. We saw him with some great interactions with his father, with all their history and everything, and kind of going back to a point in time where, the father realized that he wasn't the best dad to Klaus, and they get kind of a do-over, in some of the episodes. And I thought that those episodes were, some of my favorites this year too, and their interaction. And, I've always liked Klaus. He's been my favorite character probably on the show, I'd have to say. And this year, he didn't have as much to do as he did the first two, but I did like the stuff between him and his dad.
Yeah, Klaus is always my favorite character. He's just so flamboyant, over the top. Robert Sheehan really does a great job of this character. He's a really fantastic actor and just fun and, free-spirited, member of the family, where everybody else has different personalities, but he's the most fun. And he was, really great this season with his dad for sure. And, Aidan Gallagher's character, the young kid, he's always great. He goes to some different places in this with his character. Diego is really great, has a love interest and finds out what's going to be happening in his future something he didn't expect. So I thought they did a good job. And the rest of the family is really great in this. And introducing the Sparrows really had a lot of conflict with the Umbrella Academy, duking it out early on, eventually trying to, figure it out, as you can imagine and guess, that they have to put aside their differences and work together to, better the universe and mankind.
Yeah, it was cool seeing the Hotel Oblivion. I guess taken from the comic books. I think it was called Hotel Obsidian on the show, but it was Oblivion. And they also, they mentioned Oblivion in a different way throughout this, season. I like the new characters. Like I mentioned before, that's Larry David's daughter there, who played the girl with the dark hair in the back there, not Sloane, but the other long-haired girl. And I liked the character that we saw come in, that had to do with Diego too. We've seen him in another big project that we've reviewed in the past. The new characters mostly work. Ben's given more than he's done throughout the first 2 seasons in this show. But overall, yeah, it's time jumping. It's a lot of over the top craziness in this awesome world that Gerard Way has created with this comic book. And the Umbrella Academy came back for the 3rd season recently, and it was a fun binge. It took me a couple weeks. I didn't finish it as fast as Stranger Things, but it wasn't that I wasn't invested. But I can't say that it's my favorite show, but a solid show that if it goes on for another season, I'll happily watch and make sure to binge when it does come back.
Yeah, I had a great time with this. I remember it was released when I was flying out to Vegas. I was going to try to watch it on the plane. Didn't get around to it until I got back. But, another show I binged. I watched the first 2 seasons right when they were released. Very invested in this family. First season was great. Second season was okay. But this season fleshed out a lot of problems I had, with previous seasons. The only complaint I have about this season, they try to cram a lot into this with so many characters right behind me, 12 characters right there, not even talking about more of the supporting cast that's in the show. So it's a lot to pack in 10 episodes. But the only minor complaint, I thought everything else is beautiful. I love the stories. I love what they did with all the characters. Victor's character was really phenomenal. Everybody else, introduction to the Sparrow Academy, I thought they were good too, and how they all work together. It's really great dance sequences in this, some great choreography, great music. It really is uplifting, and it really shows you what they're trying to do with the season. Luther, the big heartthrob that he is, he had a great, story this season with Sloane's character and how that all worked out, and everybody else is just really great. And, it's definitely a season I recommend that's currently streaming on Netflix. So that being said, I'm going to give the Umbrella Academy season 3. I'll give it a 3.5 out of 5 Robert Sheehan hair pieces.
I too am going to give Umbrella Academy season 3 a 3.5 out of 5 Klaus hair pieces.
So I want to hear from you guys. What did you like about season 3 of the Umbrella Academy? What didn't you like about it? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to click subscribe. Also, check out these wild boys on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and our website, Cinephellas.com, for the latest, greatest TV movie news and reviews.
Man, those boys got wild tonight reviewing the Umbrella Academy season 3, didn't they?
Oh, they got a little too wild.
Yes, they did. And we're going to continue to get wild all summer long. We have a lot of blockbusters left to review and a lot of great TV shows coming up. So make sure to stay tuned to our channel. And if you guys haven't already subscribed, please do. Tell your friends, leave a comment. We love, hearing from you guys, hearing from the people that watch our videos. Let us know, what you liked about the show, what you didn't like. We want to thank everybody for watching, and we can't wait until Thursday, because these 2 wild rascals are going to be going to see Jordan Peele's new science fiction horror. Nope. Yeah, I can't wait for that. We're both super excited for that. And we will be back, by the weekend to review this for you guys. So stay tuned.
Yeah, we also got some other great reviews coming out. Me and this guy are talking a lot about movies and TV shows. We have a brand new podcast hitting the interwebs this week. I'm editing that as we speak, so I'll be out in the next few days. And more great content right here on our YouTube channel and our social media outlets.
Well, thank you guys for tuning in tonight for our review of Umbrella Academy season 3. These wild sparrows have to get back and figure out where we are in the past and get back through the time travel and go through and party with Uncle Klaus tonight. Until the next season of Umbrella Academy, this has been Uncle Henry Hill and my good mate over there, Logan Myers. Until next time, cheers.
Cheers.